Hi, I am Katie. I'm 22 years old.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'm 22 years old, and we live in Big Spring, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit. We just don't see the emergencies coming, and I mean that's
what makes them an emergency. You little. What do you think an emergency is? If everyone saw an emergency coming, it wouldn't be an emergency. What do you think that word means? What are you talking about? What?
We just kept putting it in because I cared about the savings, especially while we were living in at my mom's.
How can we have a real conversation here and make real goals if you're not? If she didn't even know how much you spent on getting fat gas station things.
That much. Like I knew he was spending quite a bit, but
I mean, I've also had a couple project cars that I've bought, worked a little bit, sold.
Yeah, bought. There was one like that I got from my dad, and he is nonstop looking for it.
Looking for what? More?
Yeah, more project cars.
Why not project get out of debt, make sure our kids are set up for the future? Why is everything about your little needs or desires, little wants, your toys, your little hobbies?
I mean, the way I see it is I make the money and I want to spend it how I want.
I can vibe with that to a certain point. If you set yourself up for emergencies, make sure enough is going to needs and retirement, I can give you a massive amount of money because you guys make good money. I mean, you're going to be bringing in probably like 40 to 50 to start off. We're going to say 40, just be a little conservative. So let's say 30 hits your account, 32 or so on a yearly basis. And then we know that divide that by 12, we're looking at about 2,666 plus the 9,000 that hits your account net, probably $11,600 on a monthly basis is hitting the account once you get that job. Wonderful. If we're able to do 30% of it, I can get you guys to below $3,500 a month on anything. It's a ton of money. After you're out of debt and have a fully funded emergency fund or contributing to retirement and basic necessities, why do you think you're allowed to do this now and f over your family if one thing were to go wrong? One thing were to go wrong because of your little pet projects, your family's done. You're evicted. You're foreclosed on. Why are you allowing that to be the case?
I mean, I have the credit cards to, if anything happens like that, emergency-wise.
That is borrowed money. That is not our money. What are you talking about? I used it for your tires on
your car one time.
And also, when we first moved into the house, we thought about getting engaged. We weren't engaged, and he just blew our mortgage money on an engagement ring.
What do you mean your mortgage money?
The money I planned for mortgage, he decided to go.
How did you pay the mortgage?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Are you? What are you guys? In your defense?
My dad was like, "Hey, buy the ring. I'll give you the money for the mortgage. Don't worry about it."
But why put yourself in that kind of family predicament? That can make things awkward real quick. I've seen relationships destroyed on this show because people have lent money. I don't know if the episode is out by now, but there was one person who's been lent money by a bunch of friends, and guess what? Now they're all ex-friends, every single one of them. Why risk that? And this was your first mortgage payment?
No, not first.
Even still, 6, 7 do you owe your dad?
Oh, my dad?
Yes.
No.
He gifted it?
Yes.
Well, technically, we do still owe him on his insurance.
Yeah,
sake.
Insurance?
We owe for insurance?
But I work for him on the weekends. I work for him on the weekends.
Cool. Take the money home and invest it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What the is this conversation? Listen, again, my concern is how are we able to move on if you weren't allowing her to see the $350 of purchases at gas stations? And then I still don't even know what you think about those purchases.
I hate them. I despise them.
But you didn't know it was $300. What do you think about that?
Well, not all of that's food. So there's been a couple of times where my chargers I get those cheap chargers, gas station chargers, and
what?
The cheap gas station chargers for your phones.
Why don't you have a charger?
Well, they'll break, and then I have to get a new charger.
What?
Yeah.
Who gets these then? Obviously, they have a market because of people like you. Just buy one charger that isn't.
It's like $20 for a charger.
You can get a 20. What? I get $10. I get like a $10 charger on Amazon, and I'm fine. Forever.
I need it right then and there, and the gas station's right there.
Yeah, but why not just do the $10 once? Instead of this endless thing. What are you doing with your phone?
I guess the convenience is right there.
No, what are you doing with your phone that is breaking all these chargers?
Oh, I drive on lease roads every day, so it's bumpy though.
Cool. Strap it somewhere. What do you like? Where is it? Why is it not in one of those things on the dash?
Well, it's on a magnet. It magnetizes.
Obviously, the magnet's not working. You need the thing that clamps around it.
I just haven't got one of those.
Oh, good. This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now, and just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 15% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes and they've literally changed their lives for the better, and finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this. How many times are you buying those then?
Probably 2 or 3 of them a week.
2 or 3 a week?
What? 2 or 3 phone chargers a week?
I can't ask you to buy me 1 phone charger for, I'm telling you, I haven't had a charger in our personal truck for months. And I've been begging for him to just run in and grab me one. And he just recently, before we came on the trip, grabbed me my charger.
I have never heard of this.
Yeah.
Buying 3 phone chargers a week is one of the most
You're lying, right?
literally ridiculous things I've ever
no
heard
way.
on this show. That's stupid.
They just keep breaking.
Then it's not working. Purchase 1 that doesn't break. What the f are you doing?
On your chargers or something? Like, I don't
No.
understand how you're breaking these chargers.
No, they're just. I have no idea.
I don't want this to be the anti-Kyle show, but what the f is that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Today, at least.
Yeah. And then vapes are like 20 or 30
Oh,
bucks at the gas.
me. What, you're not trying to live for your kids in the future?
Nope. I asked him to quit before our first baby, and
Why?
he has
Why?
yet to
Why?
do it.
Why?
Addiction, it sucks.
No. Have you
said-
tried to quit?
A couple times.
What does that look like to you?
I think the longest I went was 2 weeks.
No, why are you giving him an allowance? What is this relationship?
He is a child and does not know how to control himself.
From your paycheck?
Yes.
You lied to her.
Always. I have to dig and dig for information.
We are
Yes.
immaturely trying to avoid the
Yes,
conversation.
100%. I just do not want to get the nagging. I just didn't want to hear it.
$1 going in and getting drinks and snacks from the gas station. So you didn't even know. I'm bringing new information to the table right now to you.
Probably, yes.